Welcome back, my friends. As many of you may have heard by now, cryptocurrency exchange FTX filed for bankruptcy protection on November 11th. Since then, the entire crypto world has been reeling. There has been at least one other crypto bankruptcy since then. But many other cryptocurrency companies are teetering on the brink of bankruptcy. Meanwhile, the dead carcass of FTX continues to get picked over in a Delaware bankruptcy court. And every day seems to bring some new revelation about FTX. Today, we learn that FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried could face prison time. FTX's $32 billion meltdown could result in fraud charges. That is, if the US ever gets around to arresting him. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried is reportedly under investigation by numerous agencies. The Securities and Exchange Commission, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the Southern District of New York, and the Department of Justice. But investigations do not always result in arrests and charge. It will probably take months if not years to fully assemble all the evidence. Nevertheless, private citizens can lawsuits against Sam Bankman-Fried. However, he claims that he is down to his last $100,000. The meltdown in the cryptocurrency ecosphere shows no signs of slowing. But, where will it stop? What is the real value of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies? What does this mean for the US economy? And, what does this mean for the future of the United States? But, before we get into all of that, please hit the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. If you follow this channel, you already know that Sam Bankman-Fried is the disgraced former CEO of cryptocurrency exchange FTX. And, you probably also recall that FTX was worth $32 billion just a few weeks ago. When he was building FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried cast himself as a young boy genius turned business titan. He supposedly miraculously grew his crypto empire even as other crypto players got wiped out. Silicon Valley's top venture capitalists, like none other than Sequoia, as well as A-list celebrities bought into his act. But, Sam Bankman-Fried has been on something of a press junket in the past few weeks. He is now spinning a new and novel narrative. He is now portraying himself as an inexperienced and novice businessman who was basically just out of his depth as a businessman. Basically, he is saying that he didn't know what he was doing, and didn't know what was happening at the businesses he founded. Former federal prosecutors, trial attorneys and legal experts are calling it a classic legal defense dubbed the bad businessman strategy. At least $8 billion in funds from customer accounts are missing. Apparently, the $8 billion was used to backstop billions in losses at Alameda Research. Alameda Research was a hedge fund also founded by Sam Bankman-Fried. Both FTX and Alameda Research are now bankrupt. And the net result is billions of dollars worth of debt on the books. In my 40 years of legal and restructuring experience, I have never seen anything this bad, said new FTX CEO John Ray. This is such a complete failure of corporate controls and such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information has occurred here, Ray continued. You may not be old enough to recall that John Ray presided over Enron's bankruptcy liquidation in the 2000s. It is not a crime to be a lousy or careless CEO with poor judgment in the United States. Sam Bankman-Fried has spent the past few weeks on a press tour from a remote location in the Bahamas. He is basically emphasizing his own ineptitude as a businessman. Largely, he is blaming FTX's collapse on the lack of risk management. He is also blaming Caroline Ellison. Caroline Ellison is his hand-picked CEO of Alameda Research. And his former girlfriend. Bankman-Fried is claiming that he did not know how extremely leveraged Alameda Research was. Truth be told, he is claiming that he didn't know about a lot of things going on at his vast empire. Bankman-Fried said that he had a bad month. But he categorically denied committing fraud at his crypto exchange. Fraud is the kind of criminal charge that can result in long prison sentences. The central question is whether Bankman-Fried led FTX customers to think that their money was available. And, specifically, that it was not being used as collateral for loans or for other fraudulent purposes. It sure looks like there's a chargeable fraud case here, said prosecutor Ronaldo Mariotti. Ronaldo Mariotti is a former federal prosecutor and trial attorney. He famously represented clients in derivative-related claims and securities class actions. If I represented Mr. Bankman-Fried, I would tell him he should be very concerned about prison time, said Mariotti. That it should be an overriding concern for him, Mariotti continued. Bankman-Fried does not seem concerned about being prosecuted. But, the lack of apparent action by regulators or authorities is infuriating industry observers. Not to mention those who lost their money. The stunning collapse of FTX and Alameda Research blindsided basically everyone. It also took customers, venture capitalists and Wall Street analysts seeming by surprise. Both of Bankman-Fried's parents are established Stanford Law School professors. David Mills, another Stanford law professor, is also advising Sam Bankman-Fried. But, nobody seems to be commenting on anything related to potential legal troubles for Sam Bankman-Fried. But Sam Bankman-Fried could face quite a number of potential charges. That includes both civil and criminal charges. There could also be private lawsuits from the list of millions of FTX creditors. This is all purely hypothetical until it actually happens. As things stand right now, Sam Bankman-Fried has not been charged, tried, nor convicted of any crime. But Sam Bankman-Fried could face criminal action from the U.S. Department of Justice. This could include charges for criminal violations of securities laws, bank fraud laws, and wire fraud laws, said former federal prosecutor Richard Levin. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York could bring charges but declined to comment. Securing a conviction in this type of case is always challenging. Former federal prosecutor Mariotti is knowledgeable about how the government could build a case. Prosecutors would have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Bankman-Fried or his associates committed criminal fraud, said Mariotti. The argument would be that Alameda was tricking these people into getting their money so they could use it to prop up a different business, Mariotti said. If you're a hedge fund and you're accepting customer funds, you actually have a fiduciary duty to the customer. Mariotti said. Prosecutors could argue that FTX breached that fiduciary duty by allegedly using customer funds to artificially stabilize the price of FTX's own FTT coin, Mariotti said. Intent to defraud people is an important factor in fraud cases. Sam Bankman-Fried has said that he did not know about potentially fraudulent activity. I didn't ever try to commit fraud, Bankman-Fried said. Sam Bankman-Fried could also be subject to civil enforcement action. That could be brought by the Securities Exchange Commission, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and by state banking and securities regulators, Levin continued. On a third level, there's also plenty of class actions that can be brought, so there are multiple levels of potential exposure for the executives involved with FTX, Levin concluded. And now, FTX founder and former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried is starting to speak out. He has given interviews and has arranged speaking engagements. FTX founder and former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried said he had a bad month. However, he denied committing any kind of fraud at FTX. Bankman-Fried was a featured speaker at the DealBook Summit. And this was just a few weeks after FTX filed for bankruptcy. Sam Bankman-Fried also founded crypto hedge fund Alameda Research. And Alameda Research allegedly commingled FTX customer funds with its own trading funds. That is the area of most interest to investigators in the bankruptcy court, including Sam Bankman-Fried's claim that he is broke, and his further claim that he did not commit fraud. I've had a bad month, said former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. I didn't do a good job at upholding his responsibilities to regulators, customers and investors, he continued. If you recall, FTX was a cryptocurrency exchange that was founded by Sam Bankman-Fried. FTX imploded in one of the more high-profile events of the cryptocurrency world. The bankruptcy came following a report by CoinDesk that there were irregularities on the FTX balance sheets. Personally, I do not believe that any of the creditors will be made whole. In fact, I think that they will have lost everything. Bankman-Fried claimed he was unaware of the nature and extent of Alameda Research's exposure. Now, the holders of FTX stake are coming clearer. And, surprisingly, there are some pretty big names. But that was the subject of other videos on this channel, and maybe future videos. The crypto crash rages on. Cryptocurrency projects have collapsed and bankruptcies have occurred across the crypto industry. Bitcoin has not traded above $50,000 at all in 2022. Bitcoin value increased steadily throughout 2021. And, it reached an all-time high of $68,000 on November 10th. The future value of cryptocurrency is going to be much more volatile. The so-called crypto winter is having a dramatic impact on any company related to cryptocurrency. Coinbase, Robinhood, and other cryptocurrency companies are laying off much of their workforce. Warren Buffett, CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, has repeatedly said that cryptocurrencies are worthless and have no intrinsic value. Buffett says that cryptocurrencies have no value in the economy or to society. He clearly thinks that the current crypto winter is a prelude to the eventual death of cryptocurrencies. In January, few people would have predicted that this crash would happen. Regular people who never even traded stock were suddenly active in crypto trading. But, what do you think? Please hit the like button and leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Please share this video on social media. Thank you for watching.